Welcome to Grapple FK, everyone. We're covering Tom Aspinall versus Alan Baudot today. It's one of the main card fights on the Marias v Sanhagen headliner, which is happening on Saturday night / Sunday morning. So let's go into this. Alan Baudot is a debutant, so some stats are missing on this website, but we can check on other sites. So Tom's around 2 inches taller. Some reason he's a lot heavier, but as Alan, do you know if Alan Baudot's gone up in weight for this, Andrew?
Yeah, I think
heavyweight.
Yeah, he's traditionally a light heavyweight. Yeah.
Oh, that's not good. Reach, we don't really know, but I'm assuming Tom has a longer reach than him. Let's see if it's on here. It's not on here as well. It might be on here. Nope, it's not on here as well. Well, anyway, these stats are heavily skewed for Tom Aspinall because he fucked someone up in his first fight in the UFC. KO'd him in the first round. That guy wasn't particularly good.
Jake Collier, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's not great.
He's not great. But I mean, in terms of Tom, huge guy. He looks like he's got very crisp boxing for his size.
Mm-hmm.
From the fights that I've seen in Cage Warriors and his UFC fight, he's got quick hands for his size. He's got good boxing, from a very good camp, trains with Till and so on, up in Liverpool. Seems like a nice guy. Looks like Frank Mir, young. And this new guy, Alan Baudot, I had a look through his record. He's fought some absolute tomato cans.
Tomato cans, yeah.
Yeah.
I checked his opponents. They're mostly on the Japanese or Korean MMA circuit.
Yeah, I mean, we could go through it now. I've never heard of some of these circuits.
Just
what
stay there.
Is Grachan 10?
Oh, man, that's probably worse than Jungle Fights.
Jungle Fights is actually a very well-known promotion, in Brazil.
This is like what's the thing you want back here? Street beefs.
Oh, the thing I'm addicted to at the moment.
Street beefs.
Yeah. Somewhere in America. I'm assuming in one of the southern states. It's amazing. Check it out, people. But yeah, I mean, look at his opponent's records. 0-0-0. This guy's lost 22 fights, lost bad. 9 fights, 4-3, 6-11, 6-1, a good record, and he lost to him 0-2, 9-4.
Yeah, just a word on Yuto Nakajima. That guy's a welterweight. I think he's 5'10". Like, he's legitimately a welterweight. And some of these other Japanese guys are 5'9".
Oh my God, he is 5'10". Yeah, you're right.
Some of those other Japanese guys are 5'8" and 5'9", and they're listed as light heavyweights. But come on, you're not 5'8" or 5'9".
0-5-0, Andrew. Sorry to interrupt.
Yeah, terrible.
0-5-0.
And yeah, in that fight, our boy, I can't remember his name. Our boy did beat him, but he made a meal out of it. He didn't show any real kind of finesse. He didn't finish him quickly. It was a messy, talentless fight.
And he's 6 inches taller, substantially bigger than him.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's worrying.
There's not much footage on this guy. The footage I've seen, he looks poor.
I mean, we've been through this before. And I think, in 2020, the UFC have been desperate for fighters, but the UFC have always been desperate for heavyweights, particularly.
So it's even more pronounced now. Yeah.
Exactly. It's even more pronounced because not many people are that size. The heavyweight division is very thin, and it shows because this guy should not be in the UFC.
Yeah. I don't think he even belongs in street beefs.
No, let's give him street beefs.
Yeah,
I think Bellator's a push for him. I mean, he should be on like a prelims in Cage Warriors. just to see how good he is.
Yeah, even then, that's a push. There are some decent guys in Cage Warriors.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah. I mean, you'd get...
Tom Aspinall, on the other hand, okay, he knocked Jake out. He's not particularly. He didn't look good that night. He looked very out of it. But I mean, he's got some good wins here in Cage Warriors. Knocked people out in the first round very quickly. He lost this, but that's looks like a legal elbow, and he's been heel hooked before. He's also got a pretty good amateur career. Had a pretty good amateur career. Sorry, 5-0 amateur. That's always good to see.
Yeah, what I like about Tom Aspinall, he doesn't have the best record, but it's a much better record than the other.
It's not a bad record.
Yeah, it's okay for someone new to the UFC and the heavyweight division. It's okay. But we've had much stronger debutants at this level.
Yeah.
So what I like about Tom Aspinall, as you said, he's quick for heavyweight.
Very quick. Yeah.
He's got good reflexes, good head movement. He tends to see punches coming, and he gets out of the way with nice little head movements, which is nice to see. His boxing, as you said, is pretty crisp. It's not amazing, but it's clean. There's a base level technique there, and of course he's got pretty serious power. He's got one punch knockout power. Yeah. I don't know what his ground game is like. I haven't seen that. There isn't any footage of that that I've seen. But
yeah, it'll be interesting to know what belt this guy is in BJJ or.
I don't think he's going to need it against.
No, he's not. He's not going to need it against that guy. He's significantly bigger than him. That guy has no subs on his record. He won't need it. I think this is. I think we could go to predictions now. I think Tom will KO him within the 3 rounds. Probably in the. I wouldn't be surprised if he KOs him in the first round.
This is the kind of fight, even with the very short odds, they could be a lot shorter. This is the kind of fight. This is as close to a lock-in as you're going to get.
Yeah.
So this is for me definitely one for the come, and I agree with you. There's probably going to be an early finish.
Yeah, I can see Tom finishing this guy very early because he's finished 2 or 3 people in Cage Warriors with decent records in round 1. He's finished someone in the UFC in round 1. Crisp boxing, decent counter striking as well, good head movement, bigger than him.
He's a huge guy, 6'5" and pretty chunky. Yeah, that's a big man.
It seems like a nice guy, which is rare for a Scouser.
Did you see the fight against that North African? And the North African went for a leg kick.
I think he was a Tunisian or something. Yeah.
Yeah. Did you see that?
No, I didn't see. I didn't see. But I noticed the guy's name on his record.
Yeah, it's brutal, man. Honestly.
What did he snap his leg?
Yeah, like proper Anderson Silva kind of. You don't actually get to see the leg, but you see the impact. And then you hear the guy crying, not crying, but shouting and screaming. Yeah, brutal.
What did he do? Tom checked it with his leg, or did he?
I'm not even sure. I'm not even sure Tom actually checked it. I just think the Tunisian guy hit him very hard and very fast, maybe on the knee, and it's just one of those things, just the wrong place with the wrong too much
English
force.
Bone, fam. English bone.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Exactly. Shouldn't have done that, Tunisian man. Yeah. Now you have a broken leg. I
felt bad for him. Darren Till was in the crowd just looking,
Really?
Just
if Darren Till didn't take the piss, it must have been.
Yeah, Darren Till's a cunt, so yeah, it must have been.
Yeah, exactly. Darren Till's not a nice guy.
Yeah. It's grim.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I think Tom's definitely going in the come. I like Tom. I wish him well. I hope he knocks a few people out in the heavyweight division. I need to see more of him overall to see how where he can get to. But I think with heavyweights, I think if he gets like 2 or 3 good wins, he could creep into the top 15. It's a thin division.
Yeah, I mean, this guy is easily our best prospect for a British heavyweight contender.
Do we even have another heavyweight? I've never seen any other British heavyweights in the UFC.
Not that I'm aware. There's actually a surprising number of British fighters who are unranked. There's actually a lot.
No, there are a lot of Brits in the UFC, but it's mainly 185. I don't even think there's a Brit in 205.
We used to
I
have
can't think.
what's that guy's name?
Oh
Black
yeah,
guy from London.
yeah. The road
Jimmy
man.
Manoa.
Forgot his name. Yep, that's it. Yeah.
He was
Roadman Manoa. He was decent.
And Darren Stewart, who could be a light heavyweight, but he's
yeah,
not.
he's huge.
But yeah, we don't tend to have that big guys.
Which is quite odd because you get some very large British guys.
Really? You think so?
Yeah, I think so.
I mean, compared to, say, the Mediterranean countries, yes.
Yeah. But maybe not compared to Eastern Europe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not compared to like the Netherlands or the Balkans or,
Yeah, they're all fucking 6'10", aren't they? Yeah, so I'm going with predictions now. I'm going with Tom Aspinall. He's going in the come. I'm going to look at the odds for before 1.5 rounds as well. I think Tom will get him out of there in round 1.
Yeah, I'm just looking at the odds. Yeah, we don't have odds out for the method of victory yet.
Okay.
Which is annoying. But let me just look at the odds and translate these odds into American. Yeah, so Tom Aspinall is a minus 350 favorite.
Okay, so not much value there then.
But I mean, it's such a sure thing in my.
Yeah, it's a sure thing.
And for the come, it's okay.
Yeah, and you can. Yeah, we'll see how that progresses in terms of before 1.5 rounds, because I don't think this guy can take a combo off him if he's a natural light heavyweight and Tom lands a combo. I think that guy's going down.
Yeah. So I'm going to put this guy in the come just for a victory at minus 350, and then depending on the odds, I'll probably go for a finish within 1.5 rounds.
Yeah.
And my prediction would be that Tom Aspinall is going to finish this guy in the first round.
Yeah.
Via KO.
Yeah, via KO.
And it could be very quick.
Yeah, it could be incredibly quick. It could be very, very quick. Well, how quick was his last fight? That was very quick, wasn't it?
45 seconds. And then before that, 56 seconds. And the one before that was the leg one. The one before
and this guy's got a few wins, and sorry to interrupt, but this guy's got a few wins in the UFC. And he knocked him out so quickly.
Jake Collier?
Yeah.
Let me look at his profile quickly.
Yeah, I mean, it's not the best record, but still, he's had a few wins in the UFC.
It's not street beefs, yeah.
It's not street beefs.
So he's 2-2 in the UFC, which is 2-2 in the UFC. It's not bad.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And he got knocked out very quickly. No Excuses MMA. I've never heard of them.
Was that where he's fighting out of?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, yeah, his camp. Okay. Well, there you have it, everyone. I've got Tom Aspinall round 1 KO. Fuck it, I'm going to give seconds. I think, I don't know, let's go with 1 minute, 10 seconds, 70 seconds. He's going to get this guy out of there.
Okay. I'm aware that whenever we're really confident on a guy, we might end up looking stupid here. So I'm just trying to wonder, is there anything like we're overlooking?
Well, the old saying is, you know, anything can happen at heavyweight, but this guy's not even a natural heavyweight.
Mm. True.
If he was a natural heavyweight, there's always that chance of him landing one punch and KOing Tom, but I can't see it happening in this. I really can't.
Yeah, me neither.
Yeah. I mean, if Tom loses, I'll fucking cry.
Yeah. I'd like to see you cry, Walid.
This is a short thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, I haven't cried in a very, very long time. But if Tom loses, I probably will cry. Yeah.
Oh.
Well, there you go, everyone. Tom's gonna fuck this guy up. And stay tuned. We're coming out with picks very, very soon. Take care, everybody.
Cheers.